Hi, I'm Noah Rickett, and for this week's edition of Reman University, I'm going to share a story with you about how a local vehicle owner used social media, Twitter specifically, to figure out which shop in town he should take his truck into. And then, how that very same person uses social media on a daily basis to increase his business. In fact, he uses social media to drive his business entirely. So stand by for a few lessons on how you can leverage social media to put more cars in your shop and more money in your bank account.
All right, hi everyone. My name is Phil Gerbyshak. I'm Techie Reman. I'm the social media presence behind Reman University. And today I'm here with Scott Baitinger, the partner of Streetza Pizza.
Well, Streetza is actually, according to Business Week magazine, the #1 food truck in the U.S. Awesome, which we actually totally got via social media. We are a mobile pizza truck. We'll come to any location, a lot of parks and a lot of city stops throughout the week, and we provide gourmet homemade pizza out of a window.
Scott had some issues with his truck, and he tweeted out for help, and we helped him, but there's a lot more to that story. So, Scott, give us some details about how that happened and how you came to connect with Reman University.
Sure. Well, in the height of our busy season, Steve went to start the truck one morning and heard a horrible noise.
Oh no!
So then we crawled underneath and tried to investigate ourselves. I have no idea what I'm looking at. Steve is a little bit more mechanical, so he kind of did. And what we noticed is that one of the brackets fell off of and now this was told to me because otherwise I would be like, it wasn't working, so I started kicking it. But apparently, one of the brackets fell off the starter, and then the torque from the diesel engine actually ripped the starter off the block, which means cracked engine block, which means no more pizza for anyone.
No pizza!
So we called a bunch of shops that we were aware of, and pretty much everyone told us new engine. And unfortunately, in these step fans, you don't necessarily drop in a new engine, you cut it out. So horrifically expensive and time consuming. So what did I do? I went to Twitter. And basically, I had to inform people that we weren't operating because of a broken engine. And then we went one step further and asked, does anyone know anyone that can fix said engine? So all of a sudden, Phil tweeted out, you should really check out
Reman University.
And within about 10 minutes, I had placed a call, talked to someone there. They knew exactly what was going on, invited us to bring it in, and they were miraculously able to reconnect the starter, I don't know exactly how, to the engine block without actually replacing the whole engine. We were up and running one day later, and it was amazing.
So Scott, rough estimate here, what do you think a day down of pizza costs you? Give me a guess.
Depends on the day.
Depends on the day. Good day. Now we're height of the pizza season. What do you think?
Thousands.
Thousands of bucks. Plus, how much was it, did you say, to replace an engine?
$11,000.
$11,000. And what did we do it for at Reman U?
$1,000.
$1,000. So that's a little savings. Plus, if you look here, we've got a ton of folks here that are here eating, loving Streetza Pizza. So we've got 150 folks from our shop that are now introduced to your brand, all because of Twitter. All because of Twitter. So we heard some feedback this week on Reman U that, oh crap, social media doesn't work. Well, it certainly worked for Scott. And
guess who I'm telling all of my friends about? And our 7,000 followers.
7,000 followers. Because we heard the need on Twitter, responded with a recommendation, and Scott tried us out, loved Reman U, and now will tell all his friends. 7,000 people, plus more business for Scott, plus more business for us.
So one of the ways that we actually built Streetza was through social media, by actively listening to people's desires and responding to them very quickly. And that works just as well no matter what business you're involved in. So if you're a small machine shop, you may actually find someone needs your services. And usually they go to their social networks to kind of call out and look for help. So if you're just actively listening and responding to people's needs, you have a good chance to capture a lot of business that a lot of other shops are not listening for or looking for. And you can find us at Streetza Pizza on Twitter, or download our iPhone app, and then you can totally stalk us like an ex-girlfriend.
So if you don't think Twitter works, folks, give it a shot. This is Phil Gerbyshak, Reman University, we're out.